Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly with Holly Stitches. This is a channel that is primarily about cross stitch, but I also talk about other crafty stuff like diamond painting occasionally and random life events and all that stuff. So if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for giving me a try. And if you are a returning person, welcome back. And thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate it. So this is probably going to be a shorter video because, yeah, it's been a rough 2 weeks, which is how long it's been since my last video. I had every intention of doing a video last weekend, but I had a very, 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 very bad week at work. In fact, it was probably the worst work week that I've had since I've been with the company, and I've been with the company for almost 20 years, so that's pretty bad. But I'm not going to get into that because it's frustrating. But anyway, having a jackass, a mean jackass as a boss is not fun, and I'll leave it at that. So anyway, in all honesty, you guys, I haven't really stitched that much. I stitched much more last week than I did this week. I haven't been feeling up to it. When I've come home from work, I've just kind of been vegging out on the couch and watching copious amounts of Law & Order SVU and Bob's Burgers. And that's about it. Anyway, but I do have some progress to show you on 3 projects, as well as a bit of fabric haul, which was a spur-of-the-moment kind of thing. And I actually did something over the last couple of days that I haven't done in probably about 6 or 7 months, which is diamond painting. So I don't know if any of you out there watching this does diamond painting at all. I'll leave it for the end, so if you aren't interested, you don't have to watch it, or you could just like stop the video or whatever. But yeah, it felt kind of good to go back to diamond painting because I did enjoy it when I was doing it a lot. I did it a lot over the last 2 summers. But I think I got beat down by all the needless childish drama that was going on in so many diamond painting groups and on YouTube and stuff like that, that it kind of soured me against doing diamond painting for a while. But I've kind of just decided to ignore all that stuff. But anyway, let's get to the progress that I do have on my cross stitch. And this one I have very, very little. Very little. Maybe 20 stitches. But it's something. And it is, hang on. Okay, it is Merry Christmas by Prairie Moon. And yeah, as you can see, not very much progress. Went down a little on his leg. Started over here. That's probably not even 20 stitches. Just wasn't feeling it, so. But it's something. Yours still looks cute. It's not the best needle minder, gotta say. I did get it off of Etsy. The magnet is not very good. I don't know if it's because it's so thick, but it doesn't really hold my needle, which is why it's in the fabric. So, anyway. There's that. I did have a new start, which I was very excited about. And I think I told you in my last video that I was planning on doing this as a new start, and it is Quaker to Halloween by Jardin Privé. I have no idea if that's how you say it or not, probably not, but I love this design, so cute, and this is how far I got, which is not bad, actually. I really love how the witch turned out. I think she looks super cute. And I've already had to move my Q-snap. So, yeah, and I like the fabric. I'm stitching this on 32 count. I can't remember what it's called. It might be 32 count natural. I'm not sure, but this is the very first time I've ever attempted to stitch on 32 count. And I gotta say, it was a little bit of an adjustment. As I've mentioned before, my eyes are not the greatest. I have to use magnification for pretty much everything I do with cross stitch. So I was worried that I wouldn't be able to see the holes, but after working with it for maybe like 20 minutes or so, I felt comfortable, and I'm really liking how it's looking so far. Yeah, I did have a visit from the frog a couple times right when I first started, and I'm sorry, but I'm not taking this off the Q-snap because this is one of those pesky little Q-snaps that are very difficult. Once you get the clips on, very difficult to get the tension back in. So I'm not taking it off. But when I was starting, I started over in this corner. So when I was doing this is when the frog came to visit me. But once I ripped it out a couple times, I found a rhythm and was able to feel better about it. So I'm liking how this is turning out. I was planning on having this be my upstairs stitch because the way I like to do it is I like to have like my main bigger project downstairs because that's where I spend most of my time, and then have you can't really see that. Hang on. All right. Yeah, have my main project downstairs, and then have a smaller one, which is pretty small, upstairs for before I go to bed. So that's what I've been doing. But I haven't, honestly, I have not stitched on this in probably about 5 or 6 days. I just have not, like I said, I haven't been up to it. I have just, I don't know if it's like just exhaustion or depression or a combination of the two of them because of work. Everything is work related. Yeah, it was much more difficult to go back to work after my vacation than I anticipated it being. Both mentally, as far as having to go back myself to the stress, but then to what I came back to, which was not a good situation. The person that was covering for me did not do a very good job, and because of it, I was kind of micromanaged by my boss for a week, and he's one of those people that's very difficult to get along with, and he's never happy or satisfied with anything you do, with anything, the way you do it or what you're doing. So it's very difficult for me to deal with that. And my anxiety was rising before that, so that was a little bit exacerbated the whole situation. So this past week wasn't as bad as the first week back, but anyway, that's a long-winded way of me saying that I just didn't feel like stitching. I mean, when I did stitch, I enjoyed it, but I just didn't feel like stitching most days this week. Hopefully that will change. I'm actually taking a personal day today. I was supposed to be at work, but yeah, I took a personal because I usually have Sundays and Mondays off, but I have to work this Monday because they're sending me to a different store to help out after a remodel reset, and quite frankly, did not really want to go back after only one day off, so I took today off too. Today is Saturday, by the way. Anyway, I'm babbling. I'm really sorry. So, yeah, I really like how this is looking so far. And then this I'm actually super happy with because I got a lot accomplished. I finished the first page. There's 4 pages. You probably know what it is, but it is Frank's family portrait from Glendon Place. And here we go. You can definitely see the progress on this one because, excuse me, I think the last time I showed it, I only had like this section of the house done, nothing on the top. This part wasn't done. This part was done originally, but had to be completely ripped out because I was off by one freaking stitch, and my OCD would not let me just ignore it. And then her hair, I mean, come on, look at her freaking hair. I had a heck of a time doing that spider because it's backstitch, and it was not coming out very well. But I kind of winged it. It's not exactly how it is in the pattern, but I like it. I like how it turns out, at least from afar. You look at it really close, it looks kind of funky. The spider only has 7 legs. Don't tell anyone. But Actually, in the pattern, the spider only has 7 legs, but mine is slightly different. But anyway, this tree, here, the bats and the poles on the top of the house are all backstitch, and I think it looks really nice. I think I've said this before. I actually enjoy backstitch. I find it relaxing. Yeah, so this is the first page done. I'm trying to decide if I want to go down or if I want to go side to the side. I'm thinking I'm gonna go down because I'm kind of tired of working on the house. Yeah, so I want to see her face, so I'll probably go down. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to work on this some tomorrow. I've got a lot of stuff I got to do today, but yeah, anyway, I'm very, very, very happy with how this turned out. I love her eyebrows. She's got these really freaking thick eyebrows, and there's a lot of quarter stitches in there, and I think it actually looks really good. So I'm kind of proud of myself, because it's really the first time I've had to do quarter stitches. I just think it looks really cool, and I'm proud of it, considering how many problems I had with like frogging and ripping it out and just being very frustrated and actually putting it down for like a week and not working on it. And then when I picked this up, it was like I couldn't stop. I ended up doing like this part of the house, her hair on top of her face, the tree, and everything up here in like 2 days. Yeah, because this was all that I worked on. But a lot of people have been asking me about my needle minder. This is PurrrTer. Which cross stitch, I believe, is the person on Etsy that I got it from. I'm pretty sure. If I remember, I will link it down in the Dropbox. But yeah, she's on Etsy, and all you have to do, if I got the name wrong, all you have to do is search for PurrrTer, P-U-R-R-T-E-R, and this will come up. Yeah, it's probably my favorite needle minder that I have. So, and I just got some off of Facebook. I spent way too much time on cross stitch destash, and as you'll see in the fabric, I didn't get that much, but this is everything that I got from the almost everything I got from the fabric was from destash. Okay, I'm babbling again. Anyway, okay, so yeah, okay, so I ended up getting 2. Sorry, an alarm went off on my phone. I ended up getting 2 packages of fabric. One was kind of a spur of the moment type thing that I found on cross stitch destash, and then the other was something that I've been like planning on doing for a while. But this one was 4 pieces, 4 random pieces that I got from, I think her name was Pamela Walden. I'm pretty sure. She didn't put her name on the package when she sent it to me, so I'm sorry. Not that she'd be seeing this video, but if you happen to be, I hope that I got your name right. But she was very nice, very, very fast with her shipping, very nice with her communication. So it's just like random pieces of fabric. This is, I believe it's 25 count. I had the piece of paper. Where did it go? I had a piece of paper attached to it. Oh, here it is. It's 28 count cream linen, 15 by 15. And it's not serged, which is okay. And you're probably not going to be able to see it very well on camera. But yeah, it looks more white, but it definitely has like a orange, not orange, beigey tone to it. The lighting is really bad because it's cloudy out. But yeah, so this is 28 count linen. And then I also got this, and it's called Summer Khaki. It's 14 by 10, and it is 25 count Lugana. I really like the neutrals, since I like prim and samplers and stuff, I can never have too many neutral colors, so I like this. And I think I got all 4 pieces for something like $10, $12, something like that. And this one is a big piece. I'm not sure what it is. I'm thinking it's 32 count, but I don't have a name for it. It's another neutral. I'm pretty sure it's 32 count. This is big. I think it's like, I don't even know. Maybe like an 18 by 21. Sit enraptured as you watch her fold and refold, unfold and refold fabric. Yeah. Anyway, it's another neutral. This would be good for one of my bigger samplers. And again, I can see the holes really well, so that's good. I'm not brave enough to tackle 40 count, but I'm good with the 32 count at least. And this one is 13 by 18, 25 count Lugana. Don't have a, oh, it's called Buttercup. It's really pretty. The yellow is not going to show up, I know, but it's kind of like a swirly yellow. It's really pretty. I like it. Yeah, that looks white on camera. With like blue swirls. There are some swirls in it, but it's like a canary yellow in person. It's really nice. Yeah, okay, and then that's the package from Pamela, who I hope is named Pamela. And then the one that I've been planning on for a while. Well, I decided that I was going to join a Fabric of the Month club, and I've been looking around to try and decide which one I wanted to join, and finally decided to join BeStitchMe's Fabric of the Month because the price was right. They give you a choice between what kind you like. I know some others probably do as well, but actually, in all honesty, I just really like the way she dyes her fabric because they're really, really, really pretty. And it wasn't super expensive because some of these are like super expensive and I wouldn't be able to do it. I would not be able to convince myself to do it if it was super expensive. But I think this is just like 20 bucks a month. And I picked 28 count Lugana. But I went to her shop and her fabric is always really difficult to get. She's got a group on Facebook, which if I remember, I will link in the description box. And she has these Friday night fights where she puts up all of her new fabric and you know, the first people to comment get first dibs at her fabric. Her fabric always sells out really, really quickly. And in fact, when she puts it up on her website, it sells out really quickly as well. So I was lucky to get these 3. Because actually 2 others that I had in my cart sold out before I could buy them. But anyway. And these are all 14 count Lugana. And the other 2, the 2 that I tried to get that were 28 count, or wait, 14 count Ada, I'm sorry. The 2 that I tried to get that sold out were both 28 count. So, but these are gorgeous. And I can't wait to use them. So. The first one is called Twinkle, and it is an 18 by 21, and like I said, it's 14 count Ada. Look at the pretty. You can actually pretty much see the colors really well on camera. I'm surprised. So pretty. And then the next one is also 18 by 21, and it's called Nova. This is the one that sells out really super fast. And it's nice and soft, but not too soft, you know, because sometimes Picture This Plus is a little too buttery for me. And the holes are great. Such a gorgeous color. And then finally, another 18 by, this one is 18 by 25, and it is called Sea Glass. And this is much more green than it appears on camera. So I love them so much. Probably the next time I have a start, I will try and incorporate one of those 3 fabrics into my start. So there's that. Okay, so the other thing, like I said, I mentioned before, here's the part where I'm going to mention diamond painting for a couple minutes. So if you have no interest in that, feel free to stop the video. yeah, I'll keep it short. Anyway, I decided to pick up diamond painting again after 6 or 7 months of not doing it. Mainly inspired by the fact that Dreamer Designs just released their 2.0 kits, and I'm a big fan of Dreamer Design. I know a lot of people don't like them. I really like them. So waiting for them to release their 2.0 kits, I decided to pick up a diamond painting that I already had, and it is by Cotart. It doesn't really have a name. I've been calling it Lady and Cat, or Cat Lady, and I don't know how much you're going to be able to see, but this is it. It's very, very pretty and very colorful. There's a lot of confetti, which I actually don't mind so much, and I've only done, I've done the bottom corner, and that's like 2 days. So even with the confetti, which there's more, obviously there's more confetti over here with the flowers, but, and I found it incredibly relaxing. So I'm really enjoying it. I like how it's turning out. It is a little strange that her skin is the same color as part of the cat, but I think it still looks really nice. Love her big brown eyes. So, and if you're curious, I did actually get Dreamer Design, and then 2 from Diamond Art Club. I kind of swore off Diamond Art Club because I have so many, and I wanted to get some of those done before I got more. But I did get like 3 from Diamond Art Club because there was a sale. And I got 4 from Dreamer Design. And I almost did like an unboxing video for the Dreamer Designs one, but if I intend to stay away from diamond painting drama, it's probably not something I should do. Unless you guys want to see it. If you want me to do an unboxing video, let me know, and I can make it happen for you. Anyway, that's pretty much it, you guys. I managed to babble a little bit longer than I anticipated, but yeah, thanks for being patient with me. I'm hopeful that from here on out, I should be able to get these videos up every week. As long as I have things to report, I will. If, I have every intention of stitching this week. So we will see what happens. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. A big hello and thank you to all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And thanks for listening to me. And thank you for being so welcoming and so kind. This cross-stitch community has just been incredible to me so far, and I really appreciate it. So thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out with me. And as always, have a great week, and happy stitching, you guys. Bye.